What do we have to do to appeal to Tottenham? I mean, like, look, no disrespect to West Ham.
Yeah, but it's got to come down to top.
Yeah, it's got to come down to Tottenham.
I agree.
And if not, then we have to just hold our hope against for West Ham against Manchester City.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm making a deal with the devil. I'm gonna let you know right now. If they do us a favor, I'm gonna wear a Tottenham jersey for 4 hours.
Okay. Hopefully your skin doesn't burn off.
I look, if it burns, it burns, right? Am I gonna get darker than this? No. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna get darker than this. But,
that's a fair point.
But great. What do you think about the game today?
The game was way closer than I thought it was going to be. I've watched this United team over the last month, and they have not looked good. When they played Crystal Palace, and Palace was just cutting through their midfield like they weren't there. Casemiro's looked like he's been done like for the last half of the season. So I was expecting some fight, but I was expecting us to win this game 2-3-0. 1-0, it was a little tighter than I wanted, but we got the job done. We take this thing to the last day. So I'm happy with the result, even though it wasn't the best performance.
I honestly think it was a very measured approach to where Arteta didn't necessarily want him getting out of second gear, because he felt comfortable with what they were doing.
Yeah.
Also, there was that factor called Onana today. What do you think about those saves?
Onana made some decent saves today, and I'm shocked because he doesn't have hands. I did not know.
He rubs Vaseline on his gloves. For whatever reason, I don't know the science behind that, but he had Vaseline on his gloves. So I was really hoping he was going to do something similar today, but apparently he must have got the memo early because he was on fire.
He made some saves that I did not expect Onana to make.
Jesus Christ.
So, he kept him in the game, and respect to him. He finally had a good game.
I mean, at our expense.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, no matter what the outcome of the season, because I feel like we've given everything that we can, right? Especially on the road.
Yeah.
We have put everything on the line.
Absolutely.
And I have nothing but respect for this team. And I think we're going to actually break our own most wins.
We have.
Today. See, look. So it's insane. It's insane that a team as good as this, possibly may not even win the league.
That's true.
So, but what do you think about this team, or what would be your verdict? I know it's not the final day yet, but I feel like for the final away game of the season, how do you feel about this team?
I feel great. I mean, we've taken this title race to the last day, and no matter what happens, I'm proud of the team. It's still a young team. You got to remember that. Saka's, 22? Martinelli's 22. Odegaard's maybe 24, 25. These guys are still young, and they will eventually get to where it's like Liverpool a few years ago when they started competing and they kept competing for almost a decade. We are in that beginning stage of that evolution. So next year, the year after, we'll be competing for Champions League. We'll be competing for Premier League for the foreseeable future. So I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm looking for this team. It's fantastic.
So the inevitable is coming, right?
What's that?
Summer transfers.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Where do you think we need, not Band-Aids anymore, where do you think we need actual strategic investment in? What part of the team do you look in?
I think the defense is solid at this point, so I probably would not do any investing in defense.
Okay.
We're going to have to get a backup keeper because I think Ramsdale's going to leave.
Okay.
But I think where the real money is going to be spent this year is probably in midfield again and maybe a striker. I can see us going big on a striker, not super big, not like 120 million big, but I can see us going 60, 70 million on a striker to help, take the team to the next level.
Okay. I honestly would like to see a backup for Saka, or somebody who pushes Saka to the next level. A striker. I don't know who, but I'm starting to get sold on Havertz. I'm starting to get sold on him a little bit, but I think we still need another person.
I mean, some people are sold on that. I'm not sold on Havertz as a striker. So what I would like is a forward kind of like Jesus. They can play across the front line. Isak would be perfect. I don't know if we could get him out of Newcastle, but if we could, I would love Isak because he could play striker, he could play on the wing. I'd be okay with that. But I don't think Newcastle's going to want to deal with us. But if we can get somebody in that vein,
I honestly want that Swedish kid from Lisbon.
oh yeah,
Gyökeres or whatever he is.
I would take.
I'm hoping we can get like a Giroud style striker who holds up play because I feel like there's a lot of goals in this team.
I agree. I would take any type of forward that could play across the front line that could maybe spell Saka on the right occasionally, and just give us some more versatility. Because I think what really helps this team is everybody can just kind of flow, and it confuses the defense. You don't know who you stay with. Trossard pops in, Havertz pops out. Saka is nowhere. You goes in, he goes out. So that type of free-flowing attack, I think, makes us that more.
What do you think about the goal today?
Oh, I thought the goal was great. I'll give Havertz his credit. Listen, I'll give Havertz his credit for Casemiro playing him outside because he was out no man's land. So Havertz in all the space makes the perfect pass, and Trossard touches away. It was beautiful. Like
the way he waited for Trossard to make that last run across the goal.
Absolutely.
I was blown away by it. I'm telling you, I'm starting to get sold by that guy. I was born October 29, by the way.
Okay.
What number does he wear?
He does wear 29. Okay. All right.
I'm just saying.
I see where you're
I'm just saying. All right. So, no.
And to be fair, he should have had another assist because that back heel, that was nice back heel. There was people in the pub that were like, "Did he mean to do that?" I think he meant to do that. He did do that on purpose.
Like they've said, he's a really high IQ player.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just really happy that he's starting to blossom.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see what Arteta is going to do.
He's had a good season. He will be.